Hello everyone and welcome to Game Reviews and More. My name is Machonch13 and today we have some Homefront gameplay, but before I get to that, I want to cover a few things because this is the first time I've posted on this channel since it has started back up again. So let's describe how I like to play. So first off, I really like to play in a team and, just get a bunch of your buddies together wherever you met them from, whether you met them from YouTube, classmates, you name it, wherever you met them from, just having a great time, winning, playing some objective, and, it just makes the game a better experience, and I love getting that solid win when your team's working together and you can coordinate kill streaks and stuff like that, and it just, in my opinion, it makes the game a lot, and it makes the game more enjoyable for me. And the other thing is I'm also an objective player. I like to play the objective. I'm not as much as I need to get my KD there, even though my KD is decent. I do play the objective, and you can see that on my channel that most of my commentaries are playing the objective. And also the other thing is my play style. I'm not a campy person, but I like to be more aggressive. But with that being said, I like to control the engagement, as Woody's gamertag would say. So outsmarting my opponent while being aggressive at the same time. And also that's what I like to. That's my play style. That's how I roll. I roll in a team, and I love to play the objective. And also, what you can find on my channel is right now it's just Call of Duty gameplay, but I'm trying to expand into games like this, Homefront, maybe Crisis 2, stuff like that, because Black Ops is really it's not cutting it for me right now. I'm kind of getting tired of it. So yeah, so like I said, this was the first time I have posted on Game Reviews and More after it's got started up. So I did post before, and let me just talk about that video real quick. It was a pretty bad video, I'm not gonna lie. It was when I was starting out. It was like my 5th or 6th video, I don't know. It was pretty it was one of my earlier videos, and it wasn't that good. And I got a lot of hate on it, and I wouldn't call it constructive criticism, because constructive criticism, in my opinion, is when when someone leaves a nice long comment saying, you could have done this better, that better, but like not in a negative way, and saying how you could have done it better and stuff like that. But these comments were like, wow, you're a sucky commentator, you're terrible, just stop commentating. And instead of looking at it the way I think I'm just gonna quit now. Nobody likes me. I took it as I turned that the hate criticism into constructive criticism. So instead of looking at it in such a negative way, I decided to look at it in a positive way. And Game Reviews and More, and all the hate I got on that video, is one of the reasons why I'm here today. And I'm not saying I'm an amazing commentator, but I'm saying I have improved greatly. And thank God Junkyard didn't get to review my video, because it was like right before the channel shut down. Thank goodness. Let's just not go any further into that. So yeah, I'm back again. I'm posting here, and I'm looking forward to getting your guys' criticism. But the main thing that has changed since I posted there, obviously a lot more videos, so I've gotten a lot more practice, a lot more experience, and I've went from standard definition to HD. So those are pretty big, standard to HD. I know for me, I like watching HD way more. I'm sure anyone can agree with me right here. But anyway, I have some Homefront gameplay, and today I'm here to break down the pros and cons of Homefront and the annoyances that I find annoying to me. So first off here, we're going to start off with the annoyances. One thing that really annoys me, actually there's a couple things, but number one is the snipers. I mean, the maps, there's so many easy places where you can just blend in and hide, and that's not a bad thing, but snipers take a really good advantage of it, and it's kind of annoying because the snipers are used a lot. I mean, it's nothing bad about the game, it's just an annoyance, like I said, and you won't see the snipers, and then boom, out of nowhere, and there's a way of countering that, and I'll get to that. One other thing that is annoying, this is the second and final one, in my opinion, is getting marked by the RQ10 parrot. So what this is, it's a kill streak that you can unlock by battle points. It's like 250 battle points. So you start off with 500, so anybody can get it. And really what it is you fly around in it and you can mark people, so it puts a triangle around them, and that's really annoying because that's a really valuable kill streak when you're playing in a team and you're just marked there until you die, and it leads to me being killed a bunch of the time. So I mean I think it should be a bit more battle points and stuff, but it's just an annoyance when like you spawn and then you already see one of those things in the air, and soon enough you've got marked, and then 5 seconds later you get popped. So I mean, those are really the only things I find annoying about this game. Now let's get to the cons. One of the cons is you know in Black Ops how like when you come up to a ledge you can click X or A and like it will pull yourself up. Well, you can't do that in this game, and you have to like jump, like say there's one day you have to like jump through it, and it's kind of hard. It's gotten me killed a couple times, and I just think they could have put a feature, you know, that says you know, like click A and then pull yourself up and stuff like that. No tactical layout. So when it comes to Call of Duty, I'm really into the, you know, drop shotting, and I love drop shotting. I think it gives you an advantage on the opponent. So I mean, there's no tactical layout, which means it's hard to drop shot. There's only default and southpaw, I think. So I mean, that's not a big deal for me, but I think it's definitely a con for when I play it. And then the last one is it has small hitboxes. So what that means is if you hit someone, like if you're shooting at someone, the chances are of you hitting them isn't going to be as great because the hitbox on them, pretend like there's a square around the person. That square is pretty small. It is around the whole person, but other than that, it's really small. So if someone's sitting on a rock and their head's showing, and if you're trying to burst them with your M4 rifle, which is my favorite gun, it's really hard to hit them. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's hard to hit them because of the small hitboxes. So that's all I have for the annoyances and cons. Obviously not enough. Now let's get to the bigger list of pros, because I do enjoy playing this game. So the one thing that's really big for me is dedicated servers. They can be good and can be bad. Most of the time they're good. Excuse me there. But they can be bad a lot of the times when it comes to you know, trying to party up and play together. But I think that was because they didn't expect their game to go that big. So I'm expecting a patch within the next week or so that's going to be fixing that with the matchmaking and the dedicated servers and everything. But other than that, that means, you know, on Call of Duty, you know how they have the host and everything, and whoever's host has clearly the upper hand when you're in a gunfight, and I end up losing a lot of gunfights that way, which is really annoying when I start shooting them before and stuff like that. So when I found out there was dedicated servers, I mean, you could be on a 1 bar and have perfect hit detection and everything. So that's a big plus for me. And then the tight controls. I know in some games like Battlefield, people complain about it kind of be like swaying and it's not as tight as responsive. Personally, I don't have a problem, but that's a big problem for some people, and I can assure you with Homefront, it's not as tight and responsive as Call of Duty, but I still think it's very, very good. And the knifing is perfect in this game. You know, there's no commando lunges. You know, it's knifing spot on in my opinion. And what I really think is a good thing that they implemented the battle point system. So what that is every time you get a kill, you get an assist, you capture an objective, you take down something in the air, you take down an enemy tank or something like that, and you get battle points. And with these battle points, you can pick in your class loadout. They are called one second. They are. Sorry guys, I have my Xbox here and I forgot what they're called. They're called purchase slot 1 and 2. So basically that's what they say on your class setup, and basically they're just they're kind of like kill streaks. So I mean that's really cool, and anyone can get them because it's not like you have to get a kill streak. So I don't want to call them kill streaks. I want to call them battle point rewards or something, because every time you get a kill, like I said, an assist, do this, do that, you get battle points. And if you die, it doesn't matter; they don't reset. So you can build up, and you can get your kill, you can get your battle point streak, and I think that's really good. So the spawns, I mean, I don't have a problem with the spawns, but when you spawn in, you get a whole view of the map, and it shows where all your enemies are, which is really good. It allows you to jump into the action and, you know, get some kills, and you know where the enemies are first thing. I think that's a great system that they implemented. So one last thing is the map sizing. I think the map sizing is perfect. When it comes to the map sizing, I mean, not too big, not too small, you know, kind of in the middle. Not battlefield sizes, but just smaller than that, and that's perfect. I mean, you know, gets us away from Call of Duty and whatnot with the small maps. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this Homefront commentary, and thank you, Junkyard, for what you're doing here. It's great, and I hope to see some constructive criticism in the comments of what I can get better on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later.